Okay, so first of all, to begin, I'm going to show you some of the ingredients that we need. I have my pepper paste. I know some of you don't use pepper in your food, but me, I can't eat without pepper. I have chicken stock, green peas rather. I have liver, I have red onions, I have sausage, I have shrimps. What I have here is about 2.5 cups of rice. On this side here, I also have some meat, fried meat I've fried. I have a little bit of butter and some chopped garlic. Those are the ingredients we'll be needing for today. So to a clean pot, I'm using a non-stick pot in this case. I'm going to pour in my stock. This is about 1 cup, and to this stock I'm going to add 2 more cups of water. When I talk of cups, this is what I mean. This is a cup, this is 1 whole cup. I don't mean like the cup for drinking water that you have in your house. This cup. The trick to cooking basmati rice well is to use your measurement. So to every cup of basmati rice, you need about 2 cups of water to cook it. So here I've added 2 more, making 3. I'm going to add a third because I don't want the rice to be cooked all through, since we're going to recook it again while we're frying it. You'll also want to ensure that you wash your rice thoroughly until the water is clear, okay, before cooking it. And you also want to make sure that your liquid for cooking the rice comes to a boil before you add it. The thing with basmati rice is that it tends to soak up water very quickly, so you want to wait for the water to boil before you then add the rice, so that way you don't end up with soggy rice. Now that our liquid is boiling, I'm going to pour in the rice. Move it around a bit. At this point, I'm going to taste, since I use the stock, I'm going to taste, and if there's need, I'll add more seasoning and salt. I went ahead and added 1 cube of seasoning. I also added some curry and some thyme, okay? I'm going to stir well and then cover this to cook on low heat. Low heat, guys. If you put too much heat, it's going to start burning and your rice will not cook. This is what our rice is looking like. There's just a little bit more to go, so we'll hold on a bit and still cook it some more. So I'm going to proceed with frying the vegetables now. So into this pan, I'm going to add my 1 stick of butter. Oops, it's quite soft. They're softened really hard. There, my stick of butter, and I'm going to allow this to brown just slightly. There's something about brown butter that just improves the flavor of your dish. Now remember, this is butter, not margarine. Butter. The brand I'm using is Ambassador, okay? Butter. So I'm going to melt this and allow it to brown. The process of allowing it to brown is just for all the liquid in there to leave and for the butter to just slightly change from yellow to a deeper brown. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add my chopped garlic. I always like to do this because it allows for the garlic to release its fragrance, okay? You can just decide to put it directly, but you can also decide to do this. Just saute your garlic a little and allow it to brown. It just releases the best aroma you can ever think of. So having done this a bit, remember I'm doing all this on low heat, okay? I'm then going to proceed to frying my proteins first. So I begin with the shrimps first. Just fry it to firm up a bit. Don't worry about the garlic, it's not going to go into the food. I'm going to take it out. Well, just for it to release its aroma into the oil, okay? So I'm going to saute this, move it around. I'll move this to the side and then I'll put in my sausages. going to do that and my liver at the same time, just to saute them a bit. Then I'm going to take out the shrimps into a clean bowl. So our rice is cooked and ready. So we're going to finish up with the frying and then return back here. There's going to be a lot of sizzling and popping here, so you want to be really careful when you're doing this. So I'm going to proceed to take this off and then resume to continue with the vegetables, okay? Notice how we're still using that 1 stick of butter. I haven't added more. Okay, to this now, I'm going to go ahead and add the vegetables, okay? I'm going to start with the hard vegetables first. So the carrot will go in first. The carrot, the peas, and then I'll come back for the peppers. So see how there's a little char on my carrots and peas? That's what I want. Now I'm going to proceed to take this off and then continue with the peppers. At this point, I proceeded to add in a little bit more butter. Now that it's melted, I'm going to go in and pour all of my peppers. And also saute them, just like I did with the carrot and the peas. The peppers will not fry for long because you want them to still be crunchy, not soggy. So I'm just going to, toss this around a little bit and then for about a minute or two. Okay, let's say like 2 minutes. That's about 120 seconds. The pan is hot, the oil is hot, so I don't need more than 2 minutes for this. Now I'm going to proceed to take this off and then come back. So now I added another stick of butter and the same process. I'm going to let this melt and then let it brown a bit. Okay, while that is happening, I'm going to get ready my pepper mix. I know I eat pepper. There's nothing I can do. My pepper mix and my red onions, okay? Guys, I know the process seems long, but we're soon done. We'll soon be done. Greatness. Our butter is now brown. See? I'm going to proceed to add in the red onions. I'll let this fry a bit and then I'll add the pepper mix. Again, you do not want it to be completely cooked. You want to maintain a little bit of the crunch, okay? In goes my pepper mix. Sizzle, guys. Sizzle. I'll let this fry a bit, then I'll add everything that we fried together, season it well, and then proceed. Like I said, fry a bit, put in everything that we fried, our sausage, our shrimps, our liver, our red bell, our peppers, and all, and then season it and proceed to adding it to our rice. Okay? So now in goes. Okay, I'm going to put in this. a cube of seasoning, and some sea salt. Okay, just for taste. Stir well. And it's time to combine this with our rice. Okay, so again, over low heat, I'm going to pour all of this goodness in and then stir it well. Remember, low heat, you're not cooking anything again, everything is cooked. You just need the heat to help you combine this very well. So this brings me to the end of today's lesson, and our basmati fried rice is ready. You can call this colored rice or whatever, but this is it. I hope you learned a thing or two. Remember that you can switch these ingredients up however you like it. You don't have to use butter, you can use oil. I just prefer to use the ingredients that I've used so far. So bye, enjoy your meal and let me know when you okay. You can switch this up, switch anything. You can use your regular rice, but this is just to show you that basmati rice can do just as well as regular rice. You can switch up these ingredients, switch it to whatever you like. Whatever you don't like, take out. Some people like to add sweet corn. I don't like to add sweet corn, and several things like that. So whatever you do, please let me know if you try to make this. Send me pictures, please. Let me know that you have learned something, and so that I can be proud. Bye, see you in my next one.